Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Barney Metal proudly presents to you the weekly roundup and best weekly roundup in the world. The Irish metal maniac Adrian, the founder of Barney Metal Philip, the old age outlaws. And if you're not down with that, we've got two words for you.
Suck it.
Exactly. And of course, I'm joined yet again this week by Adrian Williams of Metal Messiah Radio for the third weekly roundup of May. Is it May? It is May. It is May.
May, yeah.
2025. Fuck this heat, man. Fuck this heat.
Jesus.
And
I know.
we have 10 on the roundup this week. And before we start, I came back clear again now. That's twice now I've come back clear in the test. Like, so.
Fucking
So I'm in,
great
I'm in,
news,
I'm in
that
the green.
is.
Huh?
Yeah. You're in. That's great fucking news. Like,
But it turns out that when you get chemo, for up to a year afterwards, you have no protection from the sun, which I found out yesterday. I got a bad doing out, and I wasn't even doing hard work. And I put it, you'd think I might dehydrated, and I wasn't. And next thing I had went on look online, and it turns out there's something that protects your skin from the sun. I don't know the name of it. I didn't want to know the name of it, to be honest with you. And it's basically gone for a year. So
Jesus.
at least I fucking know now anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
And it could be worse. And I can finally get this fucking tooth fixed now.
Oh,
But
lovely.
there's no more surgeries now. Anymore, it'll be local anaesthetic for the tests.
Yeah,
So I can finally get this tooth fixed. Been wanting to get it fixed for so long. But when you have to
yeah,
sign a waiver for every surgery in case they knock it out. So I wasn't going to pay out
yeah,
whatever it
yeah.
is, a grand or whatever it'll be, and then have to do it again. So now I can finally
Yeah.
get it done.
Nice.
Thank fuck.
Well, oh, Jesus.
There's nothing I hated, man. I hated it, but I had to put up with it.
Yeah, yeah. How long have you been waiting to get that done?
What?
The tooth. How long have you been
Oh, I know.
waiting?
I put it on the long
That.
finger for the last year now.
Ah, right. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I wanted. I had money there to do it, but I wanted to gather the money organically, not to
Ah,
cut my
yeah,
savings. I like to have a few bob there,
yeah,
and I wanted to gather the money, and I gathered the money organically, and then this all happened. So I was just like, right, okay,
yeah.
we'll see. We'll wait it out now. But look, I'm in the clear, and I'm in the system, and I'll be getting checked again in 3 months, and I'll be getting checked regularly after that.
Yeah.
So if it does come back, do you know what, man? I have an awful suspicion. I took a experimental jab a few years ago that finds weaknesses in your body.
Fuck. Yeah.
I could be completely wrong there,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of that coming out now, man.
No, no. I know. Yeah.
And people say, oh, that V word was dangerous and meant to kill us and all the rest of it. Incorrect. It was to improve overall health. It was to find weaknesses in you.
Mm.
And it's currently at a very late stage now in prostate cancer vaccination.
Fuck.
What they put into us.
Fucking hell.
So all of a sudden there's a C word rise, and I could be completely wrong, but
Yeah, yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
smoke without
I know.
fire, man, is there?
You know, yeah, that's true. That's very fucking true.
Like I remember a couple of years ago, anyone said that people saying, "Oh, they were spraying clouds and blocking out the sun," was conspiracy theorists. Officially, they've dropped their mask now and announced that they're doing it. Like,
I know.
if you know,
Yeah.
or if you actually look like. So, sometimes these mad conspiracy boys are right, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Sometimes,
they're always right, but
yeah, yeah,
sometimes they can be right. Like, but anyways,
exactly.
we'll get on with the roundup. We have 10 to cover, and we're going to start with something completely different this week because of the fact that I got the all clear. I said we'll have a kind of a celebratory song as such at the start, and I've gone with somehow sentient, the tango incident, because it has a
Deadly.
trumpet and it's a
Yeah,
cracker.
yeah.
So here's somehow sentient, the tango incident. I'll actually make sure my audio is correct here. Yep. Here we go. This is a brilliant song. Oh, wow. time there. But I don't care because I love
Fuck.
that song.
Deadly Chong.
That's
That
a
is.
brilliant. I'm telling you, man, if that remains a single,
Yeah.
that's going to be in my top 10. I can tell you that right now.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the first time I've heard an Irish band with a brass section in it in 12 years.
Jesus.
There was
Yeah.
another band based in Dublin around 12 years ago. I can't remember the name. If you put a gun to my head, I wouldn't remember their name. But it's nice to see someone doing it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just adds so much to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does. Like you kind of have fucking. They kind of sound similar to Rancid. Then you put a bit of has a ska element to it.
Oh, Scam, kind of like the
You
Mighty
know?
Boss Tones or someone like that from
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Rocket from the Crypt or someone like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
a real throwback, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Does.
That was the kind of thing you would see on that P Rock channel back in the day.
Yeah.
And it sounds
Jesus.
massive as well, too.
I know production's really fucking good. You
Yeah,
know.
I don't know how I came across them. I don't know how I come across most of the bands I come across. But this appeared in my subscriptions there the other day, and I was just like, "Well, let's have a look here and see what these
Yeah.
boys are all about." Because
Mm.
I'd never heard them before. I knew they existed, and I was just like, "Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I like this."
Mm.
And it's doing very well in views too, as well. It's over 800 views in a couple of days.
Yeah. I know. What? It was 600 yesterday.
Oh, it's flying up, like it's
About
flying up.
600. It was about 640 or something yesterday when I was making a post on the Metal Messiah page.
Oh, did you put up a post about that as well? You did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I said
Okay,
something fucking different. You know,
exactly. Like if you like,
there is elements of fucking rock in there as well.
oh,
Like
it's punky ska
punk.
music, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and there's guitar solos and you know,
Exactly.
and there's a
The
trumpet.
sax, the trumpet fucking makes it.
Oh,
Do 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 do.
oh yeah,
It's
that
stuck
that.
in my head now.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that's an earworm,
Yeah.
man. That's an earworm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know with my views, extra views won't matter because you only watch it once. It doesn't count. Extra views don't count on one account.
Yeah. And
So I'd say, man, I've listened to that song 20 times this week.
oh,
It's
jeez.
brilliant, man.
Yeah.
It's an earworm. You put it on next time
Yeah.
you listen to it 3 times in a row. You're like, oh, just I better move on to something else now because I've got a bunch of stuff to check out.
Exactly. Yeah.
But that was somehow sentient. The Tango incident. Just fucking brilliant.
Deadly.
Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Next up on our list is Ritual Effect, who dropped a music video for their track Withdrawn, which is done by Cosmos Palace. And that's what they did, isn't it?
Yeah. Cause yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here we go. Ritual Effect Withdrawn. I stopped there again at the time. That's just a brilliant song from the lads again.
Deadly. The lads are fucking deadly. They are.
And I'd
I
say
will.
their bass player is a happy, happy man.
Yeah. I was about to say that. Well done, Palace. I
And
think
he was at
Chris
the game.
went.
He
Yeah.
was at the
Yeah.
game.
Deadly. Fucking
Imagine that.
delighted.
Imagine to get a ticket for the FA Cup final
Yeah.
and
I
seeing your team
know.
win the cup for the first time in their history.
120 years. That's how long they've been like, and their first trophy.
What a day, like.
Yeah, yeah. I know. Fucking deadly.
Oh, when I seen he got the ticket, I was delighted first and foremost because he got to go to the FA Cup
Yeah,
final,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then the one, I'm like, oh, that's great. Like,
That's deadly.
like, you could never, if you think bad about that, there's something wrong with you, isn't there?
Yeah, I know. I
How
know.
could you be, how
Yeah,
could you be
I
angry or
know.
annoyed about someone having that experience? Like,
Yeah,
there's people that have been the support of that club their entire life and they're dead 50 years.
exactly.
Never
Exactly.
seen that. Like,
I saw some clip on Facebook. It just, I don't know why it came on my news feed. Some guy supporting them 70 years
oh yeah,
and he was at the match.
oh yeah.
It's fucking deadly.
It's great to see someone different winning, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I know.
Great for this. I've always root for the underdog.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to the song in question, Withdrawn. That's a really cool video.
Yeah.
Simplistic,
I
but
know.
very cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'd say it took ages to put that together. To write all those little pieces of paper and put them up on
Yeah.
the wall.
Yeah. I know. What you call is really good with fucking editing videos. It's Angel Cosmo palettes,
He's
basically.
good, man.
He's top class. He is.
Sure, he used to do the metal to the masses thing and everything like
Yeah,
last year.
that's right.
No doubt he'll be back
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah.
And that was Ritual Effect who dropped their latest video single, Withdrawn. I covered them a couple of weeks ago, but they seem to have
Yeah.
happened now. They seem to drop the audio first and
Yeah.
then the video
And
a couple
then
of weeks later.
video. A couple of, yeah. It's a smart idea.
That's a good idea because then you'll
Keep
double
it
dip it,
separate.
like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and that's a great song.
Deadly tune. That's probably, yeah. Really good song. I like that. If there's no EP now,
Oh, that's shortlisted by me.
same here.
That's
Definitely.
shortlisted. Definitely
Yeah.
shortlisted. And next, yet again, with Ritual Effect Withdrawn. Next on our list, we're going to go back to our normal, heavier stuff now. I went on with a bit of a lighter start tonight because I don't know why the sun has ruined me. Probably I wanted to just get into this easier, wean myself in. But
Yeah.
anyways, this is the Risen Dread, The Day I Died. So the new single, second single from their forthcoming album, Death from Above. And of course, they're playing the Tullamore Phoenix Festival on the fucking 31st, isn't it?
The 34, they're playing with Ratos de Puero in Lost Lane on the 28th.
Yeah,
I don't know about the 29th
they're playing
or
the
the 30th.
no, they're playing
Tullamore. And then Scream for
Scream
Me
for
on
Me
the
the
1st
following,
of June.
and Cavan the
The
following
day
day.
after Tullamore, basically.
So they're
They're
basically
doing a
playing.
lot of gigs. And they have a gig in Belfast on, I think, on the 14th of June with Microtonal.
Oh, very good. But I wanted to
Like,
just promote the Tullamore Phoenix Festival on the 31st and the Scream for Me Festival in Cavan the day after
yeah,
on
yeah,
the 1st of June. So they're there
exactly.
too. Well, I will do more coverage.
Yeah,
It's getting time to really start pushing them out now. Actually,
yeah.
here's the Risen Dread, The Day I Died. That's a cracker again, isn't it?
Fucking absolute fucking bestial. It is.
This is going to be some
Fucking
album, man, isn't it?
savage. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The first one was
Definitely.
good, but that's
Yeah,
just like
yeah, this is just a huge step up. It is.
Jesus, there are
You
two
know,
tracks
the
now.
two tracks, basically a huge step up from fucking Night Hag.
Yeah, this is really
It's
looking like it's going to be
yeah,
a definite top 10 anyway. It's just a
yeah,
question of where, isn't it?
exactly, yeah.
Because it's sounding massive.
Mm. I think I could be wrong now. The band will probably correct me if I'm wrong. The guy who mixed and produced, I think he produced it, has worked with Fletch God Apocalypse,
Oh, they've gone
bands
out
like
of
that. Like they've gone full of, like
well,
the guy's fucking very fucking prolific producer. I think
well, they've done
basically,
the whole, they've played Vac in open air,
yeah,
and they lost a drummer, and things went quiet for a while. But they're coming back now, and when they're coming back,
yeah,
they're just doing it right, like you
I
know.
know. But they played South America as well.
Oh, I know that. Sure,
You know,
two of the boys originally from there.
yeah, the singer's from Brazil
Hmm.
originally, I think, and I think the guitarist as well.
So, so
Yeah,
and they're going back here until later this year, aren't they?
I think so. Yeah,
I think
yeah,
they're, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, they're going to really getting themselves about this year and
mm,
playing the smaller festivals around the country
yeah,
is a good idea too because it introduces you to
yeah,
new people as well.
exactly. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a shame they couldn't have done the Temple Moor Festival as well, but they're all the same
Oh, I
weekend.
know. There's so many, so much going on. Like
But they're all
there
the same
is.
weekend.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
They're all over the same 2 days,
Mm,
which is a shame. But you're looking, there's only so many bank holidays,
yeah,
and you're in rural Ireland. Like you have to,
exactly. Yeah,
you can't really. And if you leave it into August, it gets too late in the summer. You want to try and get them done earlier, like
yeah,
for
exactly.
the longer a daylight and all the rest of it. Like,
Mm,
but look at they're doing they're coming back and they're done everything right, and we're oh man, that got me. I don't know what happened there. That got me.
I know.
Oh fucking hell, that scared the shit out of me. Oh, that jumped me, man. What the fuck?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that man roaring fucking get me an awful fucking
Wow.
laugh.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was the risen dread the day I died, and that was nearly the day I fucking died as well. But the fucking fright I got from that fucking thing nearly gave me a fucking heart attack. Jesus Christ, man, that got me so that got me worse than I could even
Yeah.
imagine. Holy, I actually had like a blackout moment there. I got such a fucking fright.
Yeah.
I couldn't actually even use my hands. I was like, oh, between the fucking heat and now that. Oh, Jesus Christ, like, come on. Leave me alone. That was again the Risen Dread, the day I died, from their forthcoming album Death from Above, which is due at the end of next month, isn't it?
I think, yeah. I think
Around next time,
middle of June, I think it is.
middle of June, something like
It's,
that.
yeah.
And next on our list is Indominus, who released their return single with their new drummer Burn, and we should play some of that now. Actually play most of the song. I'll stop it there again at the time. That's good, man, isn't it?
That's a real good fucking song. It is.
That is good, man, isn't it?
Yeah. I remember fucking seeing them playing. They played that live a couple of times, and I kind of going, I want to hear a studio version of that because
Yeah,
it's so heavy. It
yeah.
is.
They're the current Indominus are very, very different from old
Yeah,
Indominus. Like
yeah. yeah,
They're two different bands,
yeah. They are. It is. Yeah, definitely.
but I like this version.
So do I. Like
The
it's a
biggest
lot
thing,
more heavier. It is.
the biggest thing that the Dominus had up over history is when they had Alan on vocals originally for the
Yeah,
first Legion with Ill album, and he was a great
yeah. That.
man.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And then they had a bit of time, and there was other things happening, losing drummers, guitarists got married and stuff, and took time away and all the rest of it. But
Mm.
I think they found their lineup now, going
Yeah,
forward. Like,
yeah, yeah,
and there's another song on the way that we've both heard.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We can't say anything any
We
more about
can't.
that
Yeah,
now because we don't know.
and
But it's coming at some point.
yeah,
That's the way to do it now. Is just spread out the releases.
yeah,
Keep the name out there, and that's a good song though, man.
yeah, yeah.
And fair player to Mark for keeping it going through all these years.
I know. Fucking long. How many years? This fucking over 10 years, basically
Indominus would
altogether.
have formed, would have been 10 years ago now, yeah, 10 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking hell.
After the previous band that he was in as well, too.
Yeah, that's right.
So, I'll just say fair play to them for
I
keeping it
know
going because that
exactly.
band has had so many setbacks.
Yeah. Mm.
They were gaining momentum, and then Simon left. The drummer, he left, and it was just the two of them again at one point.
So yeah, it's Mark and Logan
Yeah, yeah,
basically.
and they've just
There's
regrouped
the.
again. Oh,
I know.
fair
And
play.
that new man, and now I liked fucking Oak's drumming the previous drummer, but this guy
Well,
he sounds like
he
he's
fits.
more suited to fucking kind of slam and fucking brutal death metal.
He just fits it better, like,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
that's not a knock on their
I
previous
know,
number at
I
all.
know. He done a good job, like.
Well, they keep going no matter what,
I know. It's mad, I know.
and that was Indominus Burn. It's a great song, and you should
Yeah.
check it out online. Next up on our list is Ketos, who dropped a single in for my world out of the blue.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't excited. Come on.
I
This
got.
is new.
I checked in on my YouTube subscriptions there a couple of days ago, and there was Ketos, The Price of Life, and I was like, what? I did not see any pre-promotion for this whatsoever.
No, I know.
Which I kind of get. We'll play some of it now. I'll stop it again at the time now. That's more like it.
Deadly fucking song.
When they
Man.
came back last year, I thought their comeback single was good.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it was a good song.
Yeah, no, it was.
But that's what I was expecting when I heard Ketos were coming back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know?
I know.
And that's not to say the last song was bad by any stretch of the imagination.
I think there was a slight bit of rustiness with them on the last track,
Well,
which is
they've
kind
been
of
gone.
understandable. Long fucking time they haven't been playing together. Like,
That would have been their first release in fucking oh Jesus, like 6, no, 7, 8 years.
Yeah. So
Oh, a bit a long time actually. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe there was a bit of
No, it's
rustiness.
yeah, yeah. But that song, fucking
That's the key. That's unexpected.
riffs, fucking riffs, man.
Oh,
Just
they were always great, though,
amazing.
man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's the key shots
yeah,
I thought was going to come back, and they have come back. It just
mm,
took a bit longer, but
yeah,
they're back now. So,
yeah.
and it's quite interesting what they'll go do going forward. Now they're not playing live or anything at the moment. Sure, they're not.
I think they played. I think they played a couple. I think they're playing a couple of weeks with Netherlands.
Oh, are they? Okay. Oh,
I think so.
no, you're right
Or
there.
is it? Is it?
Yeah, no, you're right.
No, it's
What?
it's. I don't know. It's not Keita. Sorry, my mistake. It's someone else. I
Oh,
think
okay.
it's
Oh, okay.
really is wide. Yeah, but I think they played a couple of months ago. All right.
Oh, okay. Well, of course,
Forget who with though.
sure, Pete will be busy now because he had a kid there fairly recently. Like,
So yeah, that's true.
oh,
You know.
you can kind of understand why they're not playing live much at the moment.
Yeah, yeah,
Sure, who knows? Maybe they might want to be more of a studio project and play the odd gig here and there.
yeah, yeah. Exactly.
Them boys they wouldn't be our fucking age now, but they'd be getting on
I
at the same
know.
time though.
I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know, like
Mm.
even if you're only in your fucking 30s, man, you know, life priorities can change fucking rapidly,
Exactly.
can't they? You know,
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
what? It's great to see the boys back again,
Yeah.
and they were a great band. They played a gig for me in 2019,
Jesus.
and they were good.
Yeah.
They were very good.
Not surprised. No.
Very, very good. Very Pete's fucking sound. The other lads were very quiet, but when they just went up on stage and just fucking went
Just
into it like
ripped it
it was
out.
professional. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
no, they weren't there for the party. They were there to just go up and just put on a great gig and let Pete be the life and soul of the party. A typical front man. He didn't even carry any
Uh,
gear. I don't know. Actually, I don't know that as fact. No, I'm just throwing that in there as the obvious thing. Like, he probably carried the fucking whole lot in for all I know. I can't remember.
yeah.
It's like 6 years ago. Anyways, that was Ketos, The Price of Life. Great to see them back. Next on our list is Mind Riot, who dropped their album. Oh my good God, bollocks! I've forgotten. My brain is fried today from the heat.
Miracles and miseries.
Miracles and Miseries. Fucking, why couldn't I remember that?
Yeah.
Anyways, um, I don't know which one to play, but we're going to play the opening track, Hello Goodbye.
Yeah.
Then we'll go with that one.
Mhm.
It's a great album. That's that there play the time. That's a brilliant album, man.
Ah, it's fucking amazing album. I listened to it twice in a row last night. I did. No,
Yeah, I wouldn't
it's
surprise me.
so yeah. No.
That's on my short list, man.
Um.
I know yours will
Yeah.
be different. I know yours will be
Yeah. Yeah. I might make my top 10, but
Oh
it's
no,
a
no,
great
I'm not
fucking
saying top 10
yeah.
now. I'm not.
Yeah.
This year now, the way albums are shaping up, I'm looking at top 20 now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not even
Same
thinking about
here.
the top 10 at the moment. I'm thinking about an overall top 20
Yeah.
because this year is shaping up massively with albums, and we're only in May, like,
Yeah. Exactly.
and that is a fucking brilliant album, man.
Deadly album.
And they are a studio project, essentially.
I
Maybe, maybe there might be a chance down the road.
yeah.
And it's Tony, David Fogarty, and Niall, who used to be in fucking Thoughts of Room on drums.
All right. Yeah.
His first recorded album since Reclaim the Throne back in the day with Pursuit, or Thoughts of Room, should I
Jesus.
say? I nearly called him Pursuit of Room, Thoughts of Room.
Jesus Christ. That's a long time ago.
It's a while ago now, man.
Yeah.
But it made sense, because he was back with the Thoughts of Room project with David temporarily when they looked like they were going to make a comeback a few years ago, and it didn't happen. But
Uh,
and Tony was at this now since the '90s. So,
mm.
and the MT is Mitchelstown
Oh, right. I
because
was
there was so
thinking of,
many Mind Right
yeah.
bands. They put
Yeah.
the MT in the end just so it has a
And
different name.
yeah.
So it's
Ah, right.
Mitchelstown.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's all cleared up now.
No, Jesus. No.
Oh man, that album is class.
Yeah. It
And it's
is.
one I'm going to have to go back and really give a proper listen to next week because this dropped in the middle of a heat wave.
Yeah.
And as I said earlier on, like the whole chemo thing and the heat that I didn't know was a thing, unfortunately I do know now, has knocked me for six. It was a question with the last few days of me. I've listened to 3 tracks, and by the fourth track, I was starting to get foggy because I was just dying from the heat. So I put it down, go back to it a while later, listen to another 3, and I've done that twice now. So I've listened to
Yeah.
the album twice, just in bits and bobs, because well, but when this weather cools down a bit now, and I'm not in like the towering inferno, and the fire is on in this house downstairs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm a carer. My mother has heart
Yeah.
failure, and she needs the heat. So the fucking radiator is on in here as well too to make matters worse.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh Jesus, man! I should have just set up this fucking thing outside tonight. Fortunately, I couldn't. Might be fucking easier to do, but anyways, I am rambling now. That was Hello Goodbye from Mind Riot's new albums, Miracles and Miseries.
Yeah.
It's what I expected.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
knew when Mind Right were back with an album, I knew it would be good because it would
Mm.
not have got released otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as I say, I'm going to have a proper listen to that now over the next few days. And I will do a proper post up on the Burning Metal page about it too.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put up a post until I listened to it a few times.
Yeah. I know. I know.
I could have just put up a post in the blind because I knew it'd be good anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair play to the lads, and it's great to see them all still involved in music after all this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Right, brilliant stuff. A definite album. It'll be in my fucking top 20. I'll call it right.
Yeah.
It'll be in my
Yeah.
top 20 somewhere.
I'll most likely be in mine as well. Definitely. Like,
It could make the
right.
10 yet, depending on the year. Because we're waiting on stuff, and we're going to see how they turn out.
Yeah.
We'll have to play it by ear but definitely in the top 20 for sure. I know it will be. Next on our list is Dawain, who dropped their split EP a couple of days ago, and they just had one track on in the end. It was Footsteps that we played about a month ago.
Yeah.
So I'll just play that. We'll play it again now, obviously, because there's no other track on it. So, and we'll have to skip it forward around a minute because it's a very long intro around here.
it is. Fantastic song. It is.
That's as I said. I have a bit of a PTSD when I cover this again now because we done last time we played that was when I had all them fucking chilies. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah, gee.
Anything around
Fucking
that
hell.
time is giving me a fucking PTSD. I can tell you.
Yeah.
But it's probably the best song I've heard this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a fucking masterpiece, like
Yeah.
an absolute
Exactly.
masterpiece. Like it's not the heaviest song, obviously, but that's just that Wayner can they're liable to do anything. It can be very light or it can be nearly black metal, like.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I was lucky enough to see them live as well too.
Mm. Great. Fucking phenomenal live band.
They're a great band, full stop.
Yeah.
Sure, I gave it the fucking EP of the gave them the EP of the year a couple of years ago.
Same here.
Oh, we both gave them,
Uh,
did we?
yeah. Yeah. I think. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
gave them one, and I gave Hate number two.
Yeah.
So that band are class.
Yeah.
They've kind of got a bit quiet as such, but sure, they're obviously working on things.
I think they might have some tracking done for a second album on the drums or something.
Well, they haven't released an album; they're only released an EP.
No, no, but I think they're doing tracking at the moment on an album, and they just dropped that because
Just to get to keep the name out there.
keep the name out there, basically. Yeah.
Because they haven't played live in quite a while now.
No, no.
So that tells you that they're working away.
Yeah, yeah,
Bands don't play live traditionally when they're working on new stuff because they don't want to be going back and relearning all the old stuff to play live
yeah,
while they're in the creative process, you know. But they're still with that man. That they're still with that
deadly.
label, man. So there's obviously something in the works.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Deadly song.
Just man, if they put out an album this year,
I know.
that would just
Jesus.
throw the fucking mother of all curveballs in there.
Curveballs. Yeah, yeah. Would.
Sure, we'll see what happens.
Exactly.
It'd kind of be tough now. With just with their tracking, man. You know, you never know.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, we could have another one, couldn't we?
Yeah. No.
Anyways, that was Dewey in Footsteps, and they were on a split. I can't even remember the other name of the other band.
Um, Ephemeral. I
Familiar.
forget where they're from.
I
I do. Yeah. Their song's pretty good as well. There's.
haven't listened to it, to be honest.
Yeah.
And of course, that the split was on These Hands Melt, which is a label based in Italy.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, jeez, man, if they drop an album, man, that is the mother of all curveballs for this year.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I didn't factor that in. I didn't factor that in now, to be honest. But time shall tell. Anyways,
Yeah.
next on our list is Horrenda, who dropped a remastered and remixed version of their track Slua, and we shall play some of that now. And fair play to the lads, they were playing a gig in Poland
Yeah. In November.
with Following the
No.
Signs as well too.
Yeah.
So that maybe following the signs of a vocalist. Oh, I know, 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 I know.
Three teenage girls with the sisters walking home at night on the dark country roads. It has my own church. In the great moonlight, there started to see a hideous old woman with long white hair and a black the church bell. As dies, she is known as the
I have to keep getting up. I'm stuck to the fucking couch. But I'll give it the time. That's a cool video.
Deadly video. Amazing. Again, Cosmo Palace.
Yeah, that's twice he's in
And
there this week.
his wife as well.
Okay, okay.
That's the woman in the car. That's her.
All right. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know anything about that. I don't even know who he is.
Cool video. But I don't know where. I'm curious where that was filmed. Those woods.
Oh, somewhere out in rural Ireland, man. Could be in
Yeah.
Wicklow, maybe, or somewhere.
It could be Wicklow.
Potentially
All
will
right.
be around.
It looks similar. Like
Yeah, it will be. I could be wrong, but that would make more sense because they're all based around Dublin, so they wouldn't have to go too far out to do it. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
jeez, man, Horrenda have to be one of the most professional bands we have.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. Big
They
time.
are doing this so right, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
When they have nothing incoming, they're bringing back old stuff.
Yeah. But they're also going to be dropping.
Go on, keep
It's
going.
getting it. Yeah. Dialtis is getting a US release.
Yeah, on Flea
The
Productions.
30th Fiat Productions, and they've already done Think on Your Sins. And now this show in Poland. And I think they're going to Scotland in July, I think.
Oh, they're
Scotland or England. They're getting out there.
they really are like,
They are. No.
and they're picking and choosing their gigs as such, but they're
Yeah,
doing the right ones. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like,
And they're also playing Scream for Me as well.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So they're still getting about in their own way, but not playing as regular as they used to.
Yeah. And the Siege performance, holy fuck.
Oh, I can well imagine.
Yeah, yeah. Closing the main stage, basically.
I saw it online. I've seen them twice, but I seen them at the Siege as well too, and I thought they were fucking superb.
Yeah. It's just fucking so intense.
And I can imagine they're even more tense now because of another member since I seen them.
That's right.
They've like 3 guitarists now, haven't they?
Yeah.
That's very unusual for black metal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just fucking ferocious.
Oh, it's a wall of noise, like.
With all the sound, basically.
It's a bit like Elder Druid back in the day when there are a lot less members in the band now, but they used to have 2 bass players, like.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Just to fucking, because it was their style of music,
Yeah.
doom, like, 2 bass players, like. Just keep the low end even fucking shaking the room, like.
Exactly.
And that was Horrenda Slua remastered, and from that's forthcoming on Flea Productions at the end of this month.
Yeah.
Fair play to the fucking lads, because you're up against it first and foremost when you're black metal, first and foremost.
Oh, I know, yeah. Yeah.
But Jesus, they're getting about, and it's great. It's great. It's just great to see because the lads I don't know them all, but what I do, the lads I do know in the band are all fucking sound.
Sound, yeah, they are.
And I wish them all the best with this because
No,
they're nice lads, and they're doing everything properly.
exactly.
They're definitely one of the most professional bands we have on our scene at the moment.
Yeah.
They are. They're definitely one.
Yeah, yeah,
I
definitely.
wouldn't say they're the most because there's others that are of equal level,
Yeah, yeah,
but they're in the top tier.
yeah, exactly.
If you were going to have a tier of a list of bands, how they present themselves, they'd be in A tier all day.
Yeah.
Right, and next on our list is Cora, who dropped a video for their track Arcane Creation during the week. And I wanted to put them back in because when we did cover them, that was the one. Oh, did I check my mic actually? Holy shit. Oh, it's worked.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I didn't check. I had a hard sec there. I was like, oh no, I didn't check my starter because of the heat.
Oh, when you said that to me,
Oh, Jesus Christ, not again. And
yeah.
it was, here. Fuck this Arcane Creation. Oh, that scared me, man. I didn't check. Oh. that. It's basically that's basically it. It was a track on the album that was kind of like a bridge to the next part. I can't hear you, man. Your mic's not good.
Oh shit! I had the mute on. Sorry.
All right.
And, yeah, it's like an interlude in between songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, deadly album.
That's number one at the moment for me, man.
Yeah, it's in my top 5 anyway.
It's number one for me at the moment.
Yeah,
Like that album is, like I said, the best of Behemoth and oh fuck, oh jeez, my head is fried tonight from this heat. Jesus Christ. Oh, enslaved.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's at that level, like,
yeah, yeah.
and it's going to be something heavy. It's going to be something serious now to top that for me personally.
Yeah.
Like, look at the albums they've had already: Grey Stag, 13 Doors, Acid Age, Sonus Mortis. Am I forgetting anyone?
What you call it? Psychosis.
Psychosis. There's loads of albums. Don't get me wrong, but I'm talking in the real upper tier, like.
Yeah.
But geez, man, that is an absolutely brilliant album. Like, just by playing that, you're hearing that, and you're like, it's just this chanting and stuff, and you're like, it's like that's just a bit of a filler track to just to keep the vein of the albums going, and you're just like, what an album! It's a fucking work of art. Like,
yeah, yeah.
They worked hard and long on that album, man.
I know. You can tell, basically.
And technically, they're not an Irish project because they're based all over the world, but the founding member lives in Ireland.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
They get in by the whole passport rule. I'm joking, man. That's a fucking brilliant album.
A deadly album.
And I'm going to have to go back and listen to the album again after the heat goes away. Or maybe I should listen to it during the heat.
During the heat, yeah.
Just fucking...
So intense.
Exactly. Sitting here, stuck to the fucking couch, going mad with the heat, listening to crazy black and death metal. Yeah. Progressive black and death metal, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Do that tomorrow. No, if you core album, fuck off. How do you say it in the word?
Ananke. I think so. Yeah.
And I would tell anyone if you like black and death metal or anything like that.
It's kind of proggy black metal,
progressive
atmospheric black metal.
That's why I mentioned Enslaved. Like,
yeah.
Oh man, it's a fucking wonderful album.
Yeah.
Oh, check it out, everyone! Check it out. I have spoken. Next on our list and final of the evening is, I always say it's Tamir, but that's not how you pronounce it though.
Chower,
that's how you say it.
Yeah, Chower, yeah.
And he dropped a new single, 1847, there during the week. So, actually, it's only a day ago, actually.
Yeah.
Man, we had a bunch of releases in 2 days, didn't we?
2 days, yeah, tons.
I think it was 7 in 2 days.
I think there was 7 or 8 in 2 days.
It was looking like a really quiet weekly roundup, and then thinking, no. But more. And it'd have to happen during the heat wave as well, too, when I'm fucking mentally fucked up. a great song from them, man.
Ah, class, deadly.
Brilliant
Yes.
lyrics as well too.
Yeah, yeah.
I noticed
1840, the Great Famine.
famine me whole. That wasn't out of famine. That was genocide.
Genocide. Yeah,
That was
yeah.
genocide.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah,
When people say it to me about the famine, I get fucking thick.
yeah,
I
yeah.
really get fucking thick, man. I'm like, that was more fucking famine than I'm the fucking Statue of fucking Liberty. It was genocide.
Mm.
Genocide. Pure and fucking simple, man.
So, yeah,
And
yeah,
especially around 1847, that was the peak of it. Like,
yeah. No, no.
like they used to take the roofs off the houses and everything, man. Like, it was fucking crazy what went on. Like, it was a really fucking dark time in our history. And it's nice
Yeah,
that people remember it and acknowledge it. People say, "Oh, you
exactly.
hate English." I go, "No, I don't hate
No,
English. I don't hate
no,
English at all. That's got nothing to do with English at all. Like that's just was part of history. Like
yeah. And
a very
well,
dark time."
lads, the old adage: if you ignore history, you're doomed to fucking repeat it.
Hmm.
So it's good to know these things.
Oh, I can't see anything. Well, it's
No.
happening. It is happening again. Actually,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
happening in another part of the world right now that we won't speak about because
We
of
won't say it
because
because
of
we get nerfed.
they get nerfed exactly. Like
Yeah.
it's happening again.
Hmm.
Starved basically. Fucking chronic. But as I say, it's nice to see it acknowledged, and Horrenda acknowledged it as well last year too.
That's yeah, yeah.
So that's 2 years in
Exactly.
a row now.
I
Black
know.
projects have acknowledged the 1847 time.
Hmm.
So it's just great to see,
I know. Yeah.
I know you said they put up on the fucking Met Messiah page about the Great Famine, and I was like, I'm not liking that post. Fuck off. No, I'm not liking that post. Not liking that. No. It was genocide.
It's genocide.
No, I was joking aside. He's been really prolific. We've covered him twice.
I know.
He released an album in January, was it, or February?
No, it was the album was released about 2 months ago, but
Hmm.
there's another one going to be coming later in the year.
So
This is the start of it, basically.
holy shit.
Yeah, yeah. Could be at the near the end of the year, basically.
Ah, jeez, we don't have another one, do we?
Yeah, and that World to Blaze album is fantastic.
I know. That's what I'm
So
saying.
it's the Architects. The first album is really good as well.
Jesus Christ.
You know.
Future me is already freaking out about putting this top line
Yeah,
together at the end of the
no,
year
well,
now.
me too. Me too.
Oh, fuck off! Not again this year. I thought this year we might get a quieter year. No, 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 no,
No,
no, no,
no,
no.
not a
Oh, we can't be
chance.
having that.
Never.
Never. We're
Never.
having to torture them two fuckers forever. But I don't know how to say the word in Irish, but it's Temair 1847.
Yeah.
He has a YouTube channel and most of it's uploaded. I think it's all uploaded there, more or less.
Yeah, basically you'll get all of everything he's written and
Yeah,
released
yeah,
is
yeah.
on YouTube. It's on Spotify. It's on Bandcamp. So there's no excuse not to listen to it.
So go to YouTube,
Like,
Bandcamp, and
like,
don't go to Spotify, whatever you do.
yeah, exactly.
Because Spotify is crap.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
condensed to fucking
Fuck.
MP3 shit quality.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm going to be on a bit of a rant here before I do the match stories. I don't know why Spotify is so popular. If you want to listen to the music in its worst possible form, you listen to it on Spotify.
Exactly.
It's fucking tragic, man.
Yeah.
It's like listening to music on a fucking potato, like. Go to Bandcamp and get the WAV, man, or even in YouTube, it's like 1080, whatever. It's fucking, it's good, like.
Yeah. Mm.
It's fucking potato music on Spotify. Well, it's a potato fucking generation anyway, so they get what they fucking deserve. This heat is killing me. I shouldn't have drank on top of it, but sure, hopefully other people have a bit of a laugh with it anyway.
Yeah.
It's all a bit of crap at the end of the day. The old mad stories of the evening. There was a program in America, The View, The 800 million lawsuit won.
What?
Your one, I won't say her name now. They brought her on part of the T administration and made a complete bollocks out of her, thinking they were funny. She said nothing, posted nothing online, filed an 800 million lawsuit against him for defamation. And even after she won, never posted anything anywhere. What a fucking
Yeah,
what?
yeah, like that.
800
In
million.
other words, don't fuck with me.
I've just killed your network and
Yeah,
your
I
show.
just killed I fucking buried your program, basically.
And then on top of that too, now Joe Rogan has jumped in and sued them for 100 million as well.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh,
sake.
the gates have opened
Yeah,
now, man.
yeah, yeah.
The
I
gates have
could see
opened
this
now, man.
coming because
I don't
now
have any sympathy
I'd agree.
whatsoever.
No, I don't watch it either, but I hear Americans complaining about it online. They do, and like
They thought they were untouchable.
the crows have come home to fucking roost
They were peak
because they
television.
were pushing buttons that they shouldn't have been pushing. And I'm all for freedom of speech and all, but they're telling lies,
And they are
basically,
lying. They are
making
lying.
up.
You're correct.
They're lying, basically, about stuff. Like, come on,
That's great to see.
yeah.
And two, and before we finish, over in the land of the rising sun, not Japan, the other one beside it, the AIs. There's been two recent examples of them attacking humans because it's unregulated over there.
Jesus Christ.
Like a headbutt on someone and another one of the trying to attack two lads in a factory. This was always the end game, man, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
They're
Skynet,
playing with
here we fucking come.
they're playing with serious fire here now,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's got to the point now where they're starting to attack and lie.
Oh, shit.
Ah, jeez, man, I don't see it happening in the near term, but unless they get some regulation on this, man,
Yeah, I need to, yeah. It
they
needs
need
to
to stop.
stop, basically. Really.
Like fucking hell, RoboCops and fucking
Oh,
police going around doing stuff. Like I know that there is plus points,
yeah.
but so we're not. That's why we're going to finish on a more positive note on the whole AI thing. There's a new AI system that's been patented now that potentially has the ability for humans to talk to their pet cat and pet dog.
Dead.
There's already one
Yeah,
that with dolphins that they're working on,
yeah.
where the dolphins can kind of have some kind of
I
a over
know.
and back.
But like, because dolphins always they communicate with you, but you don't understand them.
Yeah. So
Like,
now they're at the point where
that's cool.
they're working with cats and dogs.
Yeah.
I hope it works.
So do I. That's fucking cool, that is.
And I hope some crazy cat woman gets the AI bot in. And she just says, all the cats just tell her she's a C word or something like, I fucking hate you. So I can't stand you. The only reason I live here is because you feed me. You repulsive human being, I hate you. You're my bitch. I reckon dogs will be sound though. They'll just be very, very hyperactive and just.
Yeah.
But sure, we'll be back again. Goodbye. Goodbye. That's all I've got time for today. And remember now, you're the tops. Like, share, and subscribe, and all that stuff. And we shall be back next week. Good luck.